The flow of the universe. The art of letting go to receive it all. What if everything you are wearily chasing, every goal, every dream, every answer, is actually on its way to find you? But you yourself are the one unintentionally blocking the path? We spend so much time grasping, pushing, striving, believing that more effort, more control, more hustle will finally unlock the life we long for. But what if the secret lies not in doing more, but in letting go? The Buddha once said, "You only lose what you cling to." In today's world, where speed is glorified and stillness is feared, we have forgotten this truth. The universe doesn't just respond to effort. It responds to your energy, your alignment, your presence. And right now, if life feels chaotic, heavy, or stuck, it may not be the world testing you. Perhaps, it is your own resistance from within. Ask yourself honestly, how much peace have you sacrificed for a progress that never seems to arrive? This will challenge the way you think about success, timing, and control. Through the timeless wisdom of Buddhism, you will learn why surrender isn't weakness. It is the most powerful step you can take. You will begin to see why life feels so heavy and what truly changes when you release the need to force things. Because here is the truth. What is meant for you is already yours. You don't need to chase it. You just need to stop pushing it away. The sky and the storm. Releasing the burden of control. Have you ever wondered if the only thing standing between you and peace is your need to control everything? There is a sacred lesson hidden in the quiet after a storm. When the thunder fades, when the lightning no longer splits the sky, what remains? Stillness. As if nothing ever happened. The sky does not hold on to the chaos. It doesn't replay the noise. It simply releases, freely, fully, effortlessly. And so must you. To find peace, you must release control and allow life to unfold. Not through force, but through trust. Here is a truth most of us dare not admit: the tighter you grip, the more you suffer. We live in a world that worships control, micromanaging every outcome, scripting every future scene, clinging to timelines as if our worth depends on them. We call it drive, ambition, but often, it is just fear wearing a clever mask. Fear of losing, fear of not being enough, fear that without control, everything will collapse. But Buddhism teaches a quieter, more powerful truth. Attachment is the root of suffering. When we fight reality, we lose every time. Trying to control everything is like pushing a boulder uphill. Exhausting, endless, and ultimately futile. You don't move forward, you just burn out. And all the while, real peace slips further from reach. But when you surrender, not from weakness, but from wisdom, you begin to flow. You stop pushing the river and instead, let it carry you. So ask yourself with sincerity, what am I still trying to control that no longer serves me? Is it a job title? A relationship? A version of yourself that's already outgrown? Can you let it go? The way the sky lets go of the rain? Because peace isn't found in chasing. It's found in creating space. The river doesn't rush its way to the ocean. It trusts the path. You don't create the current, you move with it. What if your dreams are already close, but it is your own anxiety blocking the door? The still lake and the inner mirror. Stop thrashing. Start observing. When was the last time you truly watched your thoughts without chasing them, fearing them, or drowning in them? Most of us live trapped in our own minds and don't even realize it. Thoughts arise, and we run after them. Worries surface, and we grip them like lifelines. But Buddhist wisdom offers a different way. A quieter, deeper way. Imagine a still lake on a full moon night. The surface, untouched by wind, reflects the moon in perfect clarity. That is what your mind can become. Still, undisturbed, reflective of truth. But only if you learn to observe instead of react. In the rush of modern life, your mind becomes turbulent, tossed by deadlines, fears, and distractions. But what if you paused? What if you stopped fighting your thoughts and simply observed them? Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. This is not just a quote, it's a lifeline. Calm isn't about fixing every thought. It's about watching them drift by without being pulled under. When a thought arises, I'm not doing enough. What if I fail? They don't understand me. Don't wrestle with it. Watch it. Sit with it. Like a still lake cradling the moon. You will notice the thought passes. And you remain. This is the practice of mental clarity. And clarity is freedom. Because when you watch your thoughts without judgment, you begin to see their patterns. You see how many of them are not yours but are echoes of the past. Voices of fear. Borrowed opinions. Every moment you observe without reacting, you weaken their power. Ask yourself, am I watching my thoughts? Or am I drowning in them? You can have this. All it takes is a few minutes a day. Sit in silence. Let the thoughts come. Don't hold them. Don't push them away. Just watch. Like leaves floating down a stream. Like the sky watching the weather pass. The more you do this, the less control your thoughts have over you. And in that space between awareness and reaction, peace is born. The river and the seed, trusting the unseen flow. Have you ever stood at a crossroads, overwhelmed by not knowing what comes next? That hollow uncertainty, that voice inside whispering, what if it doesn't work out? It paralyzes the best of us. But there is a quiet wisdom in nature that holds the answer. A river never panics. It doesn't need to see the ocean to know it's coming. It simply flows, unhurried, unwavering, certain. You, too, are a river. You don't have to see the destination to keep moving forward. Modern life glorifies control. We plan, predict, calculate, and obsess over every possible outcome. But Buddhism offers another way. An ancient path that invites trust over tension, surrender over struggle, let go of the need to control outcomes. The universe knows the way. Not knowing isn't weakness, it's faith. And faith is a kind of freedom. Think of how much energy you waste trying to force results. That effort often leads to burnout, anxiety, and a haunting sense of being behind. But what if you stop demanding guarantees? What if peace comes not from certainty, but from trust? Ask yourself, what would I do differently if I fully trusted the process of life? There was a woman who planted a bamboo seed. For years, nothing grew. No sprouts, no signs, only silence. People mocked her. They told her to give up. But she kept watering. In the 5th year, the bamboo suddenly shot up 80 feet in just a few weeks. What was happening all that time? Quiet preparation, root building, alignment beneath the surface. Her only job was to trust the process and continue nurturing the unseen. Life often works the same way. When nothing seems to be happening, everything is actually falling into place. But your mind, addicted to proof, cannot see it. That's where calm comes in. Not passive waiting, but powerful surrender. You act, but don't obsess. You work, but don't cling. You trust, not because you know the outcome, but because you have aligned with the flow. To live in surrender is not to give up. It is to give over to the current, to the wisdom of timing, to the idea that your life has a rhythm beyond what the eye can see. That's when true calm is born. Not from everything going right, but from trusting even when it doesn't. The emptiness of bamboo and the thunder of stillness. Sometimes, the reason you feel so stuck isn't because life is holding you back. It's because you are holding on too tightly to outcomes, to identities, to expectations that were never yours to begin with. Like a closed fist trying to grasp the wind. The more you clench, the more peace slips away. But look at the bamboo. Strong yet hollow. It bends in storms but never breaks. It is empty, not weak, open, not needy. And because of that openness, it flows with the wind instead of resisting it. Buddhism teaches that real strength is not about how much you carry, but how much you are willing to release. In the end, only 3 things matter: how much you loved, how gently you lived, and how gracefully you let go of things not meant for you. But most of us don't live that way. We chase more, we grip harder, but that pressure, that attachment, is what creates the very suffering we try to avoid. Ask yourself now, what beliefs or desires am I gripping too tightly? Is it the need to prove your worth? Or the fear that if you stop pushing, everything will fall apart? These thoughts aren't just mental noise. They are weight, and carrying them keeps you from receiving what is truly meant for you. Letting go isn't weakness, it's trust. Trust that what falls away was not yours to keep, and what is truly meant for you will arrive not through control, but through alignment. So start clearing the clutter. Let go of relationships that drain you. Release outcomes that no longer align. Drop the pressure to always be doing more. Create space for joy, for clarity, for truth. In that space, you will find peace, the kind that doesn't depend on circumstances but arises naturally when you stop resisting the flow of life. Like the bamboo, become empty, not because you lack, but because you trust. The less you cling, the more the universe can fill you. And what it offers is always greater than what you were holding on to.